Hey guys, and welcome to another video. Now in this video we'll be taking a look at DJI's new Ronin SC. So let's crack the box open and see what's inside. So as you can see, as soon as you lift the lid open, we have this user's manual. So tells us how to use this new DJI Ronin SC. Next up we have this battery grip case. So this is grip for the gimbal as well as it holds the battery also. So that's the power button and indicator for battery level, and down you have slots for mounting accessories as well as you can mount it on tripod as well. And after this we have the mobile holder. So this is from DJI itself, so it's actually very well built. This has a horseshoe mount, so you can mount this on top of your camera and use DJI's functions on their app like human tracking or object tracking as well. So next up, we have this nifty little accessory. It's nice that they're actually providing this in the box. So this is actually a mini tripod for the gimbal. So let's peel the plastic open. So as you can see, it actually feels very sturdy. It's made up of plastic, but the grips on it are actually texturized rubber. So I open it up. So inside also it's kind of a plastic, but as you can see, there are rubberized grips on the bottom so that you can usually place it on a flat surface. Then we have this lens support mount, and then we have a spacer in case your lens is actually heavier than your body itself. Then we have this quick release plate, which actually surprisingly feels very well built. So hats off to that. And then we have this Allen wrench and some screws. So these are going to be helpful in assembly process. Next up, we have this USB to Type C to charge the gimbal, and then this angular USB C to C and USB C to micro USB, which connects the gimbal to the camera. And then we have the gimbal itself. So at the first glance, it actually feels very well built. So this is the contact pads with which it charges from the battery grip. So let me set it up, and I'll meet you in the next part. So now as you can see, we have finished setting up the gimbal, and it actually looks surprisingly good. Actually it's lighter than its bigger brother Ronin S, but it actually looks very well built. uh, and this as you can see, this lash mechanism is used to lock in the battery grip in place. And this is the menu button, which can change between the three modes that you can pre-program it to. And this is the record button, which you can use to record. And this is the joystick with which you can pan the camera when it's powered on by the gimbal. So these are the accessory mounts that you have. There's one on the other side well. So let me show you that. So you have two places to mount your accessories, whatever they might be, like focus motor. So then we have these locks that lock the accessories in place. So as you can see, when it's unlocked, it can rotate freely, but when it's actually locked, it stays in place like that. So this is actually a very helpful feature. And actually the Ronin S also lack this particular feature. So they are both on the left and right side of the gimbal as well. So this is the left side, and unlocking this actually unlocks that middle axis. So as you can see, it can actually rotate freely. And let's lock it up. Let me show you the other side as well. So this is the other side, and we have the same locking mechanism in place. When unlocked, this time the top one moves around. So let me lock it again. And then this USB-C port, which you can use to connect the camera to the gimbal using the Type C cable that is actually provided in the box. So next up on the back, we have this trigger as well as a flap which lifts up to show us the Type C port that's used to charge the gimbal itself. And let me show you the grip also. So this is a grip. Actually it's a fairly well built grip. It's actually textured, and even though the body is made up of plastic, it actually doesn't feel that cheap. So in the real life holding scenario, you're going to be holding it like this, and your finger is going to be directly on the trigger. So we have actually balanced the camera. As you can see, it's not tilting to any side. So at this point you can tell that your gimbal is balanced. I'm not a professional, but yes. So let me power this on. So actually three lights glow up, and as soon as it powers up, the camera actually goes back to the center position. So this is the center position, and the joystick is going to be facing towards you. And you can use the joystick to actually pan it to the left, right. As you can see, I'm currently operating using the joystick. So you can do this left or right, or up and down also actually. So that's actually pretty smooth also. It's not, it doesn't feel very jittery and all. So this, as you can see where my finger is pointing, is the trigger, which when you double tap, the camera goes back to the centered position. uh, if you're shooting like very complicated scenes, you can use that. So if you, this is a triple tap function. When you triple tap it, it comes to a selfie mode. So if you're a vlogger or something, this is actually going to be very useful for you. So that's been it, guys. This is our overview of the new Dji Ronin SC. So for more details on how it performs, consider following us on social media. We'll be posting updates there. And that's it for today. See you in the next one. Bye bye now.